Sitting you, Juno, at the back.
Cool. Andrew, do you want to get us underway? Just close that door at the back there, guys.
Tim, where do you feel you fell short in this test?
Yeah, I think it was a pretty good test match. Obviously, falling short, but I think the position we got ourselves in with the bat in the first innings, and then I guess the way that the last 4 or 5 wickets fell for not many, there was probably an opportunity there to gain a bit more of a lead, which would have made obviously the second innings slightly easier.
There were some pretty bright spots, seeing 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗕𝗦𝗖𝗥𝗓𝗕𝗕 on this surface causing some serious problems for the Sri Lankan batters. Must be fun to watch as a fast bowler.
Yeah, brilliant. He's been obviously a very short test career so far, but he's certainly announced himself, and we saw in New Zealand how dangerous he can be. With he's got the skills to have a very successful career at this level, and for him to come here in his first outing in the subcontinent and walk away with a very impressive 8 wickets for the match is nothing short of special. And he's got the tools. Obviously, we know in New Zealand and those conditions, but to see him over here and doing well is very promising. So he's got a great head on his shoulders. He's a big guy, and he's very skillful. So there's a lot to like about 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗖𝗥𝗓𝗕𝗦𝗓.
Tim, evenly contested test match for the throughout, and Ajas came in brilliant figures in the second innings as well. But where do you think the match went away from you? The turning point then?
I just mentioned then the first innings with the bat, losing the last 5 wickets for not many. There's probably an opportunity there to press on and get more of a lead, but wasn't to be. We knew that second new ball was going to be obviously tough with the nature of the wicket and the quality of the Sri Lankan spin bowlers. So I think probably you look at those moments that if we're able to get through that and I guess press on and get more of a lead, then things could have been different. But I think it was still a good test match, and there's plenty of good things that we can walk away from looking into the next couple of days when we go again.
Russian not massively experienced in tests yet as well, but it must have been nice to see him, 4th innings, come up with an innings like that and to really make a charge at that total.
Yeah, it kept us in the hunt with that chase, and it's a great knock in those conditions. Obviously not easy to bat, the ball spinning and doing all sorts, and for a young guy who hasn't a lot of experience in this part of the world to go out and get 90 odd was, like I said, it kept us in the match, and it's great signs for him as well. So he's another one that's a special talent. Had a little taste of international cricket and done exceptionally well. So again, a great young kid with a good head on his shoulders.
How disappointed was he inside the dressing room as he came out in one?
Sorry, what was that?
How disappointed was he, and how was he showing his disappointment with the dressing room after he came out of after he got out?
Yeah, disappointed. Obviously, you turn up with the hopes of pulling off something pretty special today, and he would have have to have been a massive part of that. And I think every batter's disappointed when they get out. He played exceptionally well, deserved 100 with the way that he played. So he was disappointed, but I think more so that he wasn't able to do the job. Like I said, you turn up with high hopes of being able to pull off something special, and he's disappointed like the rest of us are.
Did 275 always seem like a bit of a steep ask on this track?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be tough, and it was going to take something special. With the wicket taking a lot of turn in these last couple of days, so yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough ask, but it was never out of reach. It just a couple of guys to get in and build a big partnership, then anything can happen. And we saw 60 odd runs. It wasn't too far away. It's disappointing, but it wasn't. Would have liked a few less to chase, obviously, but I think it was
Think of the World Test Championships. Obviously, you've got 4 matches in Asia and then some, a home series. is there a lot of pressure now to get as many wins out of those last few matches as possible, knowing you really have to push for those top 2 spots?
Yeah, I think there's obviously that added context around with the Test Championship and the points on offer, and you want to win every Test match you play. So it's going to be tough. We've got 4 more in the subcontinent before 3 back at home. So yeah, it's a big push for us and a big shift as a Test side to come to this part of the world and do well, but take a lot of positives out of this Test match going forward for the next 4 in this part of the world.
Yeah, obviously you won that trophy before, but is it something that you talk about during every kind of cycle, about exactly where you need to be and setting goals, about the points you need to get? Like, is that something that motivates the team and gets talked about a lot?
No, not so much the outcome. I think if you concentrate on the next match in hand, which is here in a couple of days' time, and then after that, your focus shifts to the next match. So I think all teams want to be in the top 2 by the end of the cycle. That's a given. So I think it's just how best you set yourself up for that. And I think our way is just worrying about each match as it comes.
All right, thanks very much, everyone. Cheers.